Governor, there was a report I saw that DOT is down 200 to 300 trucks from years past, and that contractor trucks were down roughly 300 or so from years past. I didn't see if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Have you been made aware of any shortcomings in the actual number of plows that the state was able to mobilize?
No, actually what Commissioner Simpson made me aware of early on was that he wanted there to be a more accurate reporting of the assets that were really available. And so what you see here is those numbers. I think it was 642 that was reported by the Corzine administration last winter, 427 this winter. 427 are the numbers that are there and operational. 642 was a number that included non-operational vehicles. And so there is no significant downturn, and the commissioner has told me that he had all the assets that he needed to be able to deal with this, except that you don't plan for a 3-foot snowfall. You just don't plan for that, and you don't plan for 50-mile-an-hour winds and 4.5 inches an hour. And so I don't think it was an equipment situation, Brian, and actually the number of equipment now more accurately reflects what it was a year ago too. But the Corzine administration's reported even vehicles that were not able to be operated.
What about contractor vehicles?
We contracted with every person that we could to get them out on the road. And so I don't know, Jim.
We were up actually. We had all the equipment that we needed. And we've got the widening going on. We needed front-end loaders. We had an adequate amount of front-end loaders. Last night we had 200 pieces of equipment within 100 square miles. That's 2 pieces of equipment like every 2,500 feet. The problem was, if you remember the movie Patton, when the supply chain got bogged down and the Jeep was in the way, they couldn't move the supply chain forward. That's exactly what happened. The equipment got stuck because cars spun out, tractor trailers spun out, and Route 18 was like that. We met that evening, do you remember? When I toured Route 18? Every exit, every on and off ramp on Route 18 was blocked. 9 DOT snow plows on the highway plowing were blocked because of cars and tractor trailers. There was no way to get, we had to get front end loaders in to get the tow trucks, and we had to actually tow the tow trucks. So this was like very surreal. It's such a supply chain and logistics issue. So by the time the snowfall came down, we needed all the front end loaders and we were able to get them. We had almost 100 front end loaders in the region. So it was not a matter of equipment, it was a matter of the amount of snowfall, the intensity of the snowfall. Up on I-280, I felt like it was Donner Pass. I couldn't believe that I lived in the most congested state in the country, in the most densely populated state. Colonel Fuentes and I were there, rescuing 300 vehicles, and it was out of the scene of Donner Pass or the Colorado Rockies.